coming in over there with their anti-phishing solutions. Well, with that, let's go across to Rahul Mohindar and try and fish out some interesting picks in this market. Rahul, thanks for joining in. Good move today after a while, right? I mean, we got so used to seeing such a narrow, flattish market, very tight range. So this is a welcome change, I guess. But you tell us, how are you reading what we've seen on the index over the last day or two? And, of course, stocks on your radar.
Morning, I think much awaited and much expected. In fact, last week when I was on the show, we were around that 17,800 level, and I mentioned that, I may be early on it, but I clearly see 18,100 coming, where I even talked about buying stocks like Reliance, etc. So I think really technically this is more on expected lines, and I think the follow through will continue. We would elevate to, much higher levels, particularly if we can go past, a level of 18,150. I think we definitely trot, a good 200-300 points further. So what is my advice to someone who's already in the Nifty or probably contemplating a buy? If you're looking at the very short term or just maybe even intraday, I think look at 7950 as a key support, and if you're just looking at an intraday level, I'd say that 18,070, that's a good support for the day. I think these are two levels I'd keep in mind both from a short term and medium term perspective. But again, I still feel the trajectory is up, and that's clearly because when I look at the heavyweights, banking still has a lot to catch up. We are all seeing it still a bit soft. My own sense is, like I mentioned earlier also in my previous interviews, we need to get past 42,000 odd on the Nifty Bank to get a lot more clarity. But having said that, one sees internal signs that there could be a possible catch up. Stocks like Kotak Bank, Axis Bank, they all look interesting. That brings me to some of the buy calls. Axis Bank, could be clearly bought into 850. Could be a stop loss if you're trying to build a position. I clearly think that the stock is headed much higher. But if you're a day trader or someone trading the near term, I think move for 883 as a target. Keep a stop loss at 860. That's if you're an intraday trader. If you can give it 850 as a stop loss as a position trader, I think the stock will deliver a lot more. So my sense is try and hold on to this, not just as a day trade. The second buy would be Infosys. I was eyeing Tech Mahindra. The stock's already run up a lot. And amongst the tech space, Infi is another stock which could move up. 1650 is my target on Infosys. I'd keep a stop loss of 1580 and go long on it even at current levels. And finally, I think auto could do a good catch up. So Maruti would be my pick here. I think keep a stop loss at 8750. We should go past or at least to the previous high of 9030. So I think we're getting to that 9,000 mark on Maruti, and I think we should trot up. So on the whole, I'm all buys.
Okay, thank you very much for that. We look forward to chatting with you through the course of the day. Get into a break. India's goods trade deficit has fallen sharply in the month of January to a 16-month low. Complete details lined up on the other side.